If this message found you, I know that it's because there is something in it that is meant to guide you, support you, encourage you, nourish you, nurture you on your divine path of love and light. So let's get right into the tarot. What has brought these gorgeous, amazing people here to this video with me, with you, Spirit? Thank you so much for your divine and cosmic presence, and thank you for being here as well. Let's get into it. Show us what you want us to see, Spirit. Show us what we can say to, again, encourage, nourish, nurture us on this path of love and light. Ooh. So the Hierophant came out on top of the Seven of Cups, and when I saw the Hierophant, the immediate word that popped into my mind was traditional. And I'm getting, with the Seven of Cups here, you have some sort of idea that is maybe beyond what is traditional. You have been working on 111 right when I looked at the time. You have been working on projects and ideas that are going to, that feel untraditional to you, that feel non-traditional to you, but it's because you have a lot to bring to the table here. You know, with the Seven of Cups, it's like you have so many ideas, you have so many skills that all play a part with each other. They all play a role within each other. They're interconnected, and that is exactly what is going to make you successful in this non-traditional path that you want to take. I think that there's also like a really, well, obviously it is a collective reading, but I'm just feeling like with the energy that I'm getting from, you know, political things and so much on social media, that there is a large amount of people who have ideas, who have things that they want to do, that is really questioning this status quo that we have here in, you know, the political world, this political economy that we're experiencing right now. Like, they want capitalism to be in control the whole time, forever, right? But so that's why they don't want small businesses to succeed. But the reality is that if all of these small businesses are succeeding, they're supporting one another. It just becomes like an extended network. So it's not just like a tribe, right, where you would have all of these different kinds of people who are living in close quarters who all play one specific role. But of course we're all spread out, and there's a lot of humans that live on Earth, so the tribe is spread out, but we're connected via the internet and, you know, social media and things like that, that can really allow us to expand ourselves and our businesses. It's not just about who you know in your state, in your city. It's about who found you because of the hashtag that you put, you know. Like, there are other ways to connect, and that is why we see a lot of that oppression, because they don't want us feeling connected. They want us scared. They want us attached to their system, because that's what allows the people at the top to win with, is if their system is working, if everybody's believing that system. But if you're feeling called to, look up the concept by, I believe his name is Kevin Kelly, 1,000 True Fans. That changed my perspective on this, on social media, on putting myself out there, because I'm like, everybody, I feel like it's so easy for us to think like, oh, well, we're so far away from 1 million followers. Okay, but if you even had just 10,000 followers, that's enough for a business. You know what I mean? Like, that's more than enough for a business. I mean, look at these content creators here right now. There are people who have less than 100,000 followers that are making a regular business just on like the content itself. And that's not including what products or services you might be selling as well. So that's a collective read for a big collective, because so many of us have so many strong skills and like unique experiences, but also interconnecting experiences that makes us able to be of service to other people, just doing what we love. You know what I'm saying? Just doing what we're already good at, just doing what already feels connecting to us, what already feels good for us. Thank you, Spirit. What else we got here? Oh. I'll take that one and that one. Okay, I feel like I have so much to say right now. So we've got the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords, and together that's the Ten of Swords, which is completion. So there's absolutely a completion of this pain, of the suffering of the mind that you've been experiencing because you've been putting yourself out there more. I just heard the word brave, like courageous, like it is really brave to be vulnerable for the people. It is really courageous to show your true self because a lot of the people out here are fake as, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, not again. I've been really liking that word lately, so maybe there's some sort of repetition in your life that you're needing. I just read an article about how repetitive learning in cycles is what's most helpful for you when it comes to like coming back to something every few days or just coming back to something over time, because that's what helps strengthen the connections in our mind. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I'm saying? So with the Eight of Swords here and the Two of Swords, right? Both of these women have blindfolds on. I mean, like, could be even the same woman, just a different part of the day. Like, yeah, no, straight up, that's actually what it like looks like, right? Because if you look at her dress here, she doesn't have like any cuts, but it looks like, you know, just with the more swords, just created more holes. I don't know. I just saw the movie Holes in my mind's eye. Maybe that's significant to you. Okay. So they're both wearing these blindfolds, but both of them are very much in control here. Like, both of them could easily just she could easily cut herself free just by sliding up and down on the thing. And she could easily remove the blindfold. I mean, and then eventually, obviously, she's going to remove the blindfold too. So there's this sense of realizing your power here and a full realization, because again, we've got the 2 and the 8, that's 10, that's completion. And I keep seeing the 10 of Swords in my mind's eye as well. So maybe, yeah, you've been experiencing a lot of backstabbery, because people out here, they just bleed in on everybody because hurt people, we know this. But you're focusing on the light. I just saw the star and the sun in my mind's eye. You're focusing on the light. You're focusing on what it is that you can do to overcome these things. And I just feel like congratulations are in order because of that, because you have overcome so much just by doing you, just by being you. And yeah, again, probably doesn't look traditional, probably isn't what you experienced in your childhood, but there's a lot of like this relearning here. I just saw a page in my mind's eye too. So yeah, a lot of learning here. What else, Spirit? What else can we say? Yeah, you put down the weight of these like ideas, like other people's energy too. That's what I just got. Especially when you think of the 10 of Wands. So Wands represents like fire, passion, and it also can be like really all-encompassing. But like, he's carrying all this fire, all this energy. Well, he doesn't have to, you know. So I'm really getting this energy of like, you've taken on a lot of people's energy and carried it, and that you had to as well. So like, you probably in your childhood experienced, you know, something where you had to be on alert because things were unpredictable in your household. And I'm sending you so much love if that resonates for you. So you learned to be the one in the room that's gonna, you know, save everybody. I gotta save everybody because I'm the smart one, I'm, you know, the capable one, you know. And again, with this 10 here, there's this completion. You've really reached this point of, you know, I'm done doing that. And I just heard too, it doesn't have to be just romantic or even familial, but this could also be like work situations and like friendships where you're not carrying the extra weight of everybody around you. And again, round of applause for you, my friend, because that's hard. It is hard to learn to not take on other people's energies as like an empath or HSP. Those words just came out to me, so maybe those are significant for you. Thank you so much, Spirit. What else do we have here? Yeah. I love the 3 of Wands here. And the last time that this card came out for me, I was getting big Harry Potter energy, so maybe that's something significant for you, because on the back of his cloak here, he has a griffin, you know, like Gryffindor. And a griffin is an eagle and a lion combination, I believe. Uh, Let me know, correct me if I'm wrong. But so I'm getting that maybe those animals are significant to you, either the animals or like maybe like a sports team. But so this card often can mean like ships coming in, and I love that meaning, but I also feel like it could be ships going out. I mean, we can't really tell the direction in which they're going in this image, right? And of course I'm talking about the ships in the corner. We can't really tell their direction, but either way, there is this energy of give and take with the universe, because what you put out is what you get back, right? That's the karmic cycle. And so it's like, yeah, he probably sent for something, and that's why the ships are coming in, because he did send for something. So I'm just feeling called to really mention that specific point, that perspective of like that give and take. What you put out is what you get back. You know, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And I would even argue you also attract what you need. And I know a lot of us are really done with certain energies, but it's going to repeat itself until you really learn the lesson. So don't get frustrated with yourself. Still hold grace and faith for yourself, because learning is difficult. It's really difficult. So it takes a long time for things to really stick. So if you're having a repetitive lesson happen in your life, just embrace it and just pause when you need to, because it'll get done when it needs to get done. And if it didn't get done, then it didn't need to get done, or you wouldn't have survived that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm getting that ships are coming in because whatever you've been praying for, whatever you have been manifesting, you've been investing a lot of energy into that. So like it only makes sense for that energy to match you then, from there. You know what I mean? Interesting. I love those cards. I'm gonna put them back, see if they come back for us. Oh, okay. Okay, I feel like I have to take all 4 of these because they all came out in a reading that I did just for myself yesterday. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. Lots of 1 energy on this side of the board, so that's really, I love the way that looks. But yeah, that's just confirmation for me that you've been working really hard and investing in this idea of yours, because you've constantly been choosing the light, right? There's all of these options here. You could be choosing anything. You could be choosing any of these emotions, but you continue to choose that one in the end. And that's really what matters the most. That's the energy that you're going to attract the most of, is that the one that you're choosing the most of, you know. It's just about a focus, and again, that reshifting, that relearning, because again, it takes time for things to really stick. It takes practice for you to get good at things. So yeah, and you're on this higher ground now. You're focusing on this highest perspective that you have, and that is what's going to result in you, you know, getting what you're asking for. And I just heard that could be in terms of love, that could be in terms of material success, like, you know, again, in your career, or even, yeah, like in your circle, I just heard. Okay. Do we have any other tarot we want to share here? Yeah, that's another 10 too, so interesting. I'm just looking at the math of the numbers, and so 10s are really standing out here. And 7s. So like 10, 10, 7, 7, 7 might be significant for you. Like a lottery win maybe, or a casino win. Yeah, you've really been nurturing this, whatever this idea is of yours, that is ultimately going to be lucrative for you, you know, that is going to result in monetary gain. And again, you might not see like how that, there's that again. You might not see how that's going to manifest itself. You might not exactly know how these interests are going to pay you later, but that's not the part that you need to focus on. Just focus on having fun with it, and focus on like just perfecting this craft, you know, like that's all that really matters. Again, like just just the practice. And of course, it's not even practice makes perfect, but practice makes practiced. So how is anything supposed to bear results if you don't practice, right? The same day that you plant the seed is not the day that you eat the fruit. So, you know, you can't expect to have a full dinner from your garden the day that you put it all out there, you know? So I'm digging that. Let's get some oracle cards here. We're gonna do Visions of the Soul. I'll put more of the information in the description box below. Let's see here. Again, Spirit, please show us what is going to guide us, encourage us, nourish us, nurture us. I love those words. On our highest divine path of love and light. Ooh, I was just reading into that more. Give me a minute, I'm feeling one or two more. Let's see. Maybe not. What do you gotta say, Spirit? Just kidding. Oof. Yeah, some chakra energy here for sure. So we've got the Earth Star chakra, which, if I understand correctly, that is the chakra that hovers right above the crown. I need to do more research on this. Don't come for me. And then we also have the solar plexus chakra, which I am familiar with. That's the chakra. Can't really tell where I'm holding my hand, right below the chest, like in the gut area, and that one controls or manages action. So we're gonna read these. I want to show you the imagery though. Maybe green and yellow are significant colors for you, but also I'm getting this energy of needing to bring balance to your chakras. So maybe if that resonates for you, if you're feeling called to just like look up each of the chakras, or you can just like look up the 7 chakras and what they're all about. And I feel like I'm like suggesting you to go like read a whole book, and I know not everybody's gonna want to do that. So like literally, if you just like get a general gist of it, maybe I will at the end of this, then, or you know what, I'm gonna include it in the description. Yeah, just having an understanding of what sort of area of your life or your energy is going to be balanced or managed from a certain chakra, like it's helped me understand my body's functioning better. So yeah, let's see here. We got the Earth Star chakra. This is one of 6 fifth dimensional chakras. Okay, cool. The colors are green, gold, and white, and geometry is the sphere and seed of life. How about that? Keywords: evolution, karmic release, soul purpose, and primal earth. So resonant for me. It is now time for you to awaken and rekindle your connection to the primal forces that are intrinsic to Mother Earth. Disconnection from these forces has brought you into disharmony with the energetic flow of life on this planet. This disconnection that humans have, maybe there's more than one disconnection, causes all of humanity to become separated from the natural world. This fuels the disharmony on Earth and creates the turmoil you now see. So this, I feel like, is big, heavy on the capitalistic energy that I was referring to in the beginning. Down to the smallest aspect of your life, you need to take stock of how your actions affect nature and make the necessary changes. When you reconnect to this primal force field, your soul purpose will become clearer. Multiple past lives will also become accessible to you in order for you to release karma and align with the evolution of your soul. These primal forces are the anchor and source of strength and spiritual power, which will support you on your path. I love that, and I'm so excited to do more research on that. Thank you, Spirit. Solar plexus chakra, color yellow, element fire, and geometry is the tetrahedron, all right, and or the triangle. Keywords are joy, confidence, skill, and strength. I swear I said all of those words today. Challenges: self-conscious, confusion, insecurity, workaholic, superiority, and inferiority. Very resonant for this energy right now. new aspects, bliss, leadership, and acceptance. You are no longer expected to stay small. Every single sentient being has the right to fully express themselves in living the life they were created to live. It is time to step into your power, but that power must be garnered through the heart and not the ego. Finding your bliss in life allows you to step confidently and courageously into your place of power. Do what you love, not what society deems is suitable and acceptable for you. No one but yourself truly knows what brings you the inner joy that feeds your soul and lifts your heart. It may take some time to find that bliss, but never stop seeking new ways of discovering and expressing it. Wow. If that isn't the major energy of this reading here, I feel so blessed. And a bird just flew right across my window. Oh my gosh. And there's also a freaking hawk. I have never seen a hawk in my neighborhood before. Spirit. Oh my gosh. All the birds are tripping. They're like, this guy is looking for food. Wow. I am blown away, clearly. Thank you, Spirit. I feel so blessed. This is what I was going to say. I feel so blessed to have had this message channel through me, because I feel like I've been really trying to like perfect this message in a way. I've been posting some videos on TikTok about just perspective and expressing your truth, and how much it really benefits the greater good. So I just feel like this message has been full circle, very, very resonant is the word that comes up for me. So I express myself freely and fully, and I am confident in all that I do and say. Those are the affirmations I'm going to leave you with today. Again, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much, Spirit, for using me as a vessel for these amazing people and for myself. So I'll see you next time. Stay blessed, stay a little weird, and just have fun with it. Thanks.